Now you're an AR developer, but you did engineering and mechanical, right?
Yeah.
So how did this happen?
Mechanical engineering was never something that I wanted to do. Facebook has made Spark AR public. So now anyone can make Instagram filters. I got curious. So that is how my AR journey began.
I heard Facebook people also had made a documentary on you.
Yeah.
Tell us more about it.
Celebrities like The Weeknd, he used it multiple times in his stories, and I was like, damn, that's so crazy. So because of that, Meta reached out to me saying that is when I knew AR was my calling.
The stat says that Netflix took almost 41 months to have 1 million users, where ChatGPT took 5 days to have 1 million users.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So what do you say about it?
I think it is worth the hype that AI is getting all right now, but it will, come down slowly and new tech will start to emerge.
I read it somewhere.
Yeah.
AI will replace humans without AI.
Yeah, totally.
Now you're an AR developer, but you did engineering and mechanical, right?
Yeah.
So how did this happen?
I mean, it happened.
That transition, because AR is a different thing, mechanical department is a different thing altogether. Like what happened, like with respect to the interest, your curiosity?
I mean, mechanical engineering was never something that I wanted to do. It was mostly, Indian parents, they want you to have a degree. And as far as AR goes, AR is something that I discovered because when I was in like 9th standard, when I got my first PC, I started editing photos. Avaga Facebook maga, if you had most number of likes, everybody like, damn, that is so crazy. So that is when I was like, ki nanu photo editing kalete, nanu photos edit marte and all that. People were even doing that and getting paid. Like photo edit ಮಾಡಿ, like they'll 100 rupees per photo, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಾತಿದ್ರು. So I started doing photo editing at that
ಹೊಸದಿತ್ತು ಅವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ನಾಗ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕೋದು DPs ಲೈಕ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತ.
Totally, you are from that generation, you understand it all. And after that I also got into video. So video editing kaltena ನನ್ನ videos ಮಾಡಾಕ because ನನ್ನ YouTube channel was started back in 2013. Like YouTube had just come out in 2011 2012. So at that time,
Crazy.
I had just making random stuff. Whatever I learn, I used to make it. ಈಗ ಅದು ಇರ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ, ನಾ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, like ಅದು ತೋರ್ಸುದಿರ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ.
Correct.
For that, I started making videos. I learned making videos, and then college fest in ಇರ್ತಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, they used to tell me, we have this fest coming, can you make a intro video? I was do that. So doing that, I also got into 3D and 3D animation using Cinema 4D. So that is a tool. And COVID hit. This was at that time, 2019 and 2020 beginning. Okay, COVID had just begun, and I was at home with my PC and learning these 3D tools, making YouTube videos. At that time, I was just looking for a concept. What should I do next? Because all these videos, photos, 3D that I'm doing, it is there. Like nobody can interact with it. How can I make people interact with it, or what are technologies out there? Just being curious, as told you before. So
ultimately that the video making, video editing and the photo editing took you to this sort of a curiosity.
Yeah, you can say that. You can say that because while I was researching for that video, I stumbled upon an article called that Meta Spark AR. Like at that time, it was called Facebook. Facebook has made Spark AR public. So now anyone can make Instagram filters. I got curious. Okay, I have seen this viral filter. Which Disney character are you? You might have also seen that. It used to just randomize different names on your Disney characters on your head.
Correct.
So you want, okay, you are this character. I was like, I'll make this but with Marvel characters because I was a huge Marvel fan back then. Not anymore, but I was back then. They used to make really good movies. So I made a filter called which Marvel character are you? But with the filter, I also made a tutorial on YouTube.
how to make a filter
Yeah.
with respect to the spark.
Yeah, yeah. To my surprise, there was not many English tutorials at that time. And my tutorial took off. Like lot of people watched it, a lot of good comments, people commenting, I got a job because of this.
Oh.
I was able to complete my college assignments. Somebody learned a new skill and all of that happened. I was like, that fueled me to make more tutorials and more filters as well. So that is how my AR journey began. And I started doing AR filters and these tutorials. Yeah.
That's great. Like I heard Facebook people also had made a documentary on you.
Yeah,
Tell us more about it. I think once you started doing the AR filters,
yeah.
so how any particular filter went viral or something that happened
Yeah,
because of
yeah.
that the Facebook people, how did this happen?
Yeah, so I made this filter called as Clone Dance back in August 2020. So that filter uh, didn't get many users in the beginning, but in November, December time, it got like massive users. Every celebrity, every influencer on Instagram, everybody started using it. And the reach of that went from a few thousands to a billion plus. And celebrities like the Weekend, he used it multiple times in his stories. And I was like, damn, that's so crazy. So because of that, Meta reached out to me saying that, hey, we want you to be our contractor or filter partner. We'll give you work. So that is how it all started.
You mean like earlier days of your engineering, this all happened?
Yeah, like last day, like I think last year of engineering, this all happened.
Okay.
This happened very quickly. Like I started making filters in like about a year, viral. Meta reached out to me. I'm making all these filters for clients like T Series. All that happened. So in that itself, there was a company called Cab Experiences. They reached out to me and they were like, we want to know about your journey. Like similarly, how I'm talking to you. I told them about my journey, and at the end of the call, they were like, "We got all information. We'll send a crew to film, your video." Like, okay, fine. And I was thinking two, three people, five, six, ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಂದಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ max to max. They showed up with 32 people crew to shoot a single person's documentary. I was like, what is this even? I was like totally blown away. They had the whole set. They did all, you see that makeup and
Yeah.
all the film setup that they usually do. They did all of that, and my parents were really proud. The short documentary. It was shown during Meta Fuel for India 2021 campaign. Like there were banners all over India. I can just post some photos here. So all of that happened, and like it just gave me a really good boost in terms of my AR career. But yeah, that.
I mean, that is how things went with your AR interest.
Yeah, like that is when I knew AR was my calling.
So, but let us, like get into the complete AR, how it works and everything. So I just want to, like know about a few things before AR, AI and ML,
Yeah.
because we all are talking more about AI and ML, and we are talking about a lot of chatbots. The stat says that Netflix took almost 41 months to have 1 million users, where ChatGPT took 5 days to have 1 million users.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, what do you say about it?
Yeah, the hype is real for sure. AI is helping, enabling a lot of different use cases right now, and every company wants to integrate AI in their system. We use AI a lot in our day-to-day lives, like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and also we've been using AI before AI was popular. Like Siri.
Yeah,
Siri is an AI assistant itself.
exactly.
It just was on iPhone. Now it's like ChatGPT. ChatGPT is much more intelligent. It can answer many complex questions, and it can also do more things than just answer questions. It can create images. Tools like 11 Labs can create audios. So a lot of these tools are making such a big hype because it is doing so many things that people used to do before. To make a song, before you have to go to composer, vocalist, and then vocalist and instrumentalist, and all of them have to come together, go to a studio and record the track. Now you go to Suno AI, you tell it, I want a song like this. It will give you a song like that, like particularly like how you have described. That is why it is making such a big hype, and I think the hype it is worth the hype. That it is. I think it is worth the hype that AI is getting all right now, but it will, come down slowly, and new tech will start to emerge. But
Correct. So I just want to be more clear with this concept here, because
Yeah.
before getting into the AR,
Yeah.
we will just try to understand a bit more about this AI and ML. So machine learning, one of the concept or one of the technique that we use, can we say is kind of a backbone for these AI, or you
Totally.
can say that a subset of AI, vice versa. We can say that. So tell us about machine learning here, so that machine learning ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ AI ನೋ ಅಥವಾ AI ಇದ್ದಾಗ machine learning. So I want to understand these two different terms, AI and ML.
Yeah. So machine learning, as you rightly said, is the subset of AI. Machine learning is one of the ways we get to AI. So machine learning is when, if you just break the word, machine learning. A machine is learning. You are teaching a machine. So imagine a baby here, and then you're telling the baby, this is a plant and that is a wall, or this is an apple, that is an orange. That is you're teaching. Here you're teaching a baby, but when you're teaching a machine or a computer, that is called as machine learning. You're teaching. The way machine learning works on a more technical level is you get this data. Okay, this is a plant, that is an apple, this is a kiwi. You label this data, and you combine all of this and you call it a data set. Now you give this data set to a machine that runs an algorithm, and that learns. Now it can differentiate between apple, orange, kiwi, plant, and all that. That is machine learning. AI. So when you get this machine learning model and you give it reasoning capabilities, problem solving capabilities, and pattern recognition capabilities. So when you give them all these capabilities, you are giving it intelligence. Then it can do more with that data. So that is an example. And a real world example, when you see in your phone, right? When you're taking a picture, when it blurs the background, it knows that you are the subject and this is the background. That is machine learning. But when you open your email and you got an email and there's a quick suggestion for a reply, that is AI. Because AI knows that new thing, and it understands through LLM. It gives a couple of recommendations for you. So those are these two technologies. And yeah.
So here, one thing I noticed, ML is something that you are feeding the machines.
Yeah.
This is this, this is this. ಇದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಐತಿ, ಇದು ವಾಲ್ ಐತಿ, ಇದು ಟ್ರೀ ಐತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಮಷಿನ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಡೇಟಾ ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮಷಿನ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೋದಾಗ ಮೇಕ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೈಥಾನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಸ್
Yes.
ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮಷಿನ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪೈಥಾನ್. ಸೊ ಮೈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೀ ಎ ಐ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಗೆ ನೀ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಗೋ ಲೈಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎಮ್ ಎಲ್ ಟು ಎ ಐ? How exactly these two, like how you can go from ML model to AI?
Yeah. So it is the process of deep learning.
Okay.
So here you introduce something known as deep learning, where you give it those reasoning capabilities, those understanding capabilities, and multiple complex layers are involved called neural networks.
Okay. Okay.
So using all this, what you do is it gets the ability to reason on its own. Earlier, it can just tell this is this, this is that. It cannot reason. Reasoning is what we humans do. we have a lot of neurons are firing, then we are thinking. I'm also right now thinking, those are neurons are firing and I'm talking. So similarly in deep learning, these artificial neurons are firing and then they are thinking to give you a response. Even like for example, when you ask it a question, those neurons are firing and giving you a response. That is what's happening on a surface level. But yeah.
So here you used three words here.
Yeah.
One is LLM,
Yeah.
one more is deep learning, one more is neural network.
Yeah.
So what is this LLM? Which is according to the full form, I know that, but it is large language module. And tell more about this as well as deep learning as well as the neural network.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So deep learning will come from like the bottom part. Neural networks are just multiple layers of decisions. One neuron is doing one decision, another neuron another decision. So multiple layers. So when these layers, imagine neural network as a connected dots. You have multiple dots and they are connected together. That is a neural network, and each dot is making a decision. Okay.
Depending on the input what you're giving.
Yeah. Yeah. So this process altogether, the reasoning process, that is deep learning.
Huh.
Okay, now we come to deep learning. Then beyond that, LLM. What is LLM? LLM is, as you said, large language model. This large language model is nothing but a large data set. That is a model trained on a very large data set. We define something as LLM if it has more than 20, 30 billion or 100 billion parameters. So that is a very large data set. You know, we talked about labeling in data set, right? So when it has a large amount of data, then we call it large language models. When it has small amount of data, like 1 billion parameters, 100 million parameters, that is called a small language model. So yeah, that is the difference, and that is how these connect with each other.
We spoke about these AI and the ML, the basic part, anyways, because I wanted you to, connect this topic to your bread and butter, AR, which is about extended realities, AR, MR, and the VR. So let us talk about that later. But give us a brief introduction about AR, VR, and MR. Anyways, I'll just try to connect that topic to AR later.
Okay, yeah. So AR is augmented reality, VR is virtual reality, and MR is mixed reality. You notice that the reality is common in all three, right?
Yeah.
So let's first talk about AR. AR is augmented reality where you are augmenting something. To augment means to add. What are you adding? You are adding a digital layer on the real world. So when you open Flipkart app and you place a furniture in your space, that is AR at play. Next, VR, virtual reality. In virtual reality, you're not adding anything to the real world. You are completely going into a virtual world. And like you're wearing this headset, you are completely gone in that world. Maybe you play a game or you see some 360 video. That is VR. MR is where you have the real world, you can see the real world as well, but the digital elements are interactive. So let's say I had a digital pet over here and I say hi to it and it says
Interacted.
hi
Okay.
back.
Okay.
That is MR. You can interact with those digital objects. So that is mixed reality.
So this AR, VR, and MR are three different realities that we altogether call it as extended realities.
Yeah. Right.
So in this case, how exactly your AR, like AR, exactly works?
Yeah. The way AR works is it works through something known as scene understanding. So similar to how we have eyes, we are seeing this whole environment. I am looking at you and the whole background. That is a scene. So a way computer sees this scene is through cameras. So when the camera sees this scene, AR uses computer vision to understand what is there in the scene, and then based on the things that are in the scene, it will place the digital objects. And when we move our phone, right, the object has to stay there.
Yeah.
What do we do for that? For that, it uses the phone's sensor. Phone has GPS, accelerometer, and gyroscope. It uses that to make sure that object stays in place. So that is how AR works on a technical level.
My question is, when we spoke about, like AR, I mean, like when you spoke about AR, it is kind of a camera gimmick. Can I say that?
It's not a gimmick per se. It is more of
Because when I say, when I, especially for me, if you ask, when you say AR filters, I'll first thing ಬರೋದು ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ maybe some Insta filters,
yeah.
Facebook filters where I can see myself with some extra things all around my face. So apart from this, like we I have come across an article saying AR with AI could be the next platform shift.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
when we say this platform shifting, it is a big word.
Yeah.
So how we can say that with AI and AR can be the next platform shifts, because you said that AR is the where you can see your real world with the digital layers, and AI is something that is doing the human works
Yeah.
without less human interventions, maybe.
Yeah. So, as you said, AI is automating what a human is already
Yeah.
doing. So when we say platform shift, we are moving from the phone to AR glasses. That is what comes to my mind, because traditionally we have had computers the size of this room. Then they became smaller, and then smaller, and then came laptops, then came tablets, then came phablets, then these phones. And now, the next big thing that is happening is AR glasses, that is spectacles,
Yeah.
where you're wearing this but like on here, and the camera is always on, and it is seeing what the real world is. That is the platform shift, because there's a lot of innovation already happened on the phone. The next big leap has to be the AR glasses, because it enables a lot of things. Just for example, I have these Snapchat spectacles with myself in Bangalore. I can play any game I want, still be in the real world, and I don't have to use my phone. I can just say, I can just play an experience, and I can play a boxing match. Or if I wanted to, let's say, build a Lego, I can do that with those spectacles. And there's one more really good application that I saw recently, where somebody made a real world ad blocker. So you wear the spectacles, and whatever posters you see around you are all blocked.
Okay.
And imagine the use case, right? Like you're somewhere out, and you have to go meet a friend. You say, hey, take me to this place, and it actually shows the direction. You don't have to keep checking your phone. Like, it is completely taking away the use of phone. Like,
Screen is completely.
even if you want to message, a lot of the voice recognition has gotten so good. A message comes in, you can like, hi, yeah, you can just say out your message, and that message goes. It's that. And those spectacles have hovering keyboards, so you can just type in the air if you want to type. So that is where I see the platform going next, where people are wearing AR glasses, and a lot of companies are investing heavily in this. Snapchat has made spectacles, Google has made AI glasses, Meta has made Ray-Ban AI glasses, but eventually they are also making AR glasses.
Those were completely with a simple camera.
Simple camera. They are also making AR glasses. They are called the Orion, but they're not out yet. So everybody is working towards that.
Okay. So my question here is with respect to, let's talk about AR now.
Yeah.
So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ರೂಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ
Huh.
if I want to identify the objects, so this is plan, this is my phone. So in that case, how exactly this AR works? Because you said that machine learning AI through you're feeding your machine to know all these objects and you have stored all of them in that.
Okay.
And ಅವಾಗ ನೀನು AR ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಅಥವಾ AR ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೈತೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತೆ.
ಹಾ.
But can you imagine something which cannot be identified? Let's talk about, like, let's say for example in ChatGPT, in some of the times like ನಾ ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಂಪ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ sometimes I cannot say that it is 100% right.
Yeah, it hallucinates.
So earlier almost like 50-50 ಇತ್ತು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಅದು ರೀಇನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ 70 ತನ ಎಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಬಂದಿರ್ಬೋದು. But still now we have a lot of errors with respect to certain questions or certain prompts.
Yeah.
So can we see that level of efficiency with respect to, I mean, like I'm talking about whatever the mobiles, when we speak about platform shift, we have to be more efficient.
Yeah. Phones are like crazy.
Exactly. So when we say this AI plus AR would be our next platform shift technologies, how efficient this should be and how efficient they are now.
Yeah. Right now they are not as efficient as a phone would be, to be very honest with you, because a phone is like, it runs for a whole day or more, right?
Exactly.
So those die in like 45 minutes. So all of that has still needs a lot of development still. And I would imagine next 5 to 10 years for that shift to happen completely. Right now we have a working model, like working product, but it is not there yet where a platform shift would happen. But as a creative technologist myself, I have to look at 5 to 10 years in the future and build for that. So when that tech comes, we are all prepared and we are not just lagging behind. So right now it's not there, but it is getting there. Like we are building a lot of experiences in my company where I work at, Hogarth. And I see a lot of big companies like Apple also, they're also investing heavily in this. Apple, Meta.
They're trying to make better their own product, Vision Pro.
All of that, they're investing heavily. Like everybody believes in this. Like you see Apple, Meta, Google doing this, you know there's something happening there.
That is for sure.
The efficiency will follow as more funding gets into this AI research and it progresses. Yeah.
So here, with respect to the point that we discussed about the AI and the AR, so when we have AR without AI, when we have AI without AR, can you differentiate these two? Because I want to get into the AI alone, how it looks, AR alone, how it looks.
I mean, depends on what you want to do. So let's say you want to make a face filter or you want to place a furniture. Yeah, it works. Like efficient is what, like ನಿಮಗೊಂದು ಜಾಬ್ ಮಾಡೋದೈತಿ, ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಜಾಬ್, ಅಷ್ಟು ಜಾಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆತಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ವಿತ್ respect to that, AR can be AR is a standalone app as well, and AI is a standalone app. When they come together, they make like a power app. So you can do a lot more. An example is, ಈಗ ನಾ ಒಂದು ರೆಡ್ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ಹಾಕಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ರೆಡ್ ಸೋಫಾ ಟೇಬಲ್, ಬಟ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಬ್ರೌನ್. I can't do that with just AR. If I just say make it brown, like if the AR model does not have AR experience, does not have a 3D model of that brown chair, brown sofa, it cannot do that. Then it needs AI for sure. So there are a few things where AR needs AI and there are a few things where AI needs AR. So that all depends on the use case. And the best thing I've read about this is AR is the language for AI to interact with the real world.
Oh, yeah. Which means AI works as a brain.
Yeah.
AR works as a medium.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So when we speak about these AI, AR, yeah, whatever, I think I'll talk more about these two as of now. AI and AR. What do you say about our personal data?
as personal data. Okay.
Person data. Okay, people are crazy about these things. I have seen a lot of reels, I just recorded my room. My AI tool can say where is my phone and where is my that this. But should we worry about our data, personal data?
I mean, if you're worried about privacy, then you should not be using any AI tools because you're whenever you're using any AI tool, you're sending your data to their servers. It is always sent. That is why a lot of people want to have their own servers and run their models locally. Like we talked about small language models, right? Those can be run locally on one graphic card, like one GPU. That we can have our own server at our own place and we can run on our own machines. But if you want to do some image generation, if you want it to be accurate, then you need those, thousands of GPUs and all that. Then you are sending your data, and privacy is a myth in like 2025, and like everybody is tracking everything, and this data is the oil of this new
Technologies, whatever we come across.
generation.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Privacy is gone. Like I don't believe in privacy anymore. It's out there.
okay, my next point is how someone can create his career in AR development.
Okay, for sure. So for AI development, I think since we already talked about AI and ML, we should include that as well. For them, the main important skill is to have is problem solving, and then a programming language like Python to know for machine learning. And then when it comes to AR, there's a really good tool called as Lens Studio by Snapchat, and that can help you create any AR experience in the world.
I think you have to just give the text prompt.
Yeah, that is just one feature of it. Like you to make a game, you can't just give text prompt. There is a feature called Easy Lens, where if you want to create a basic AR experience, you can just go there and type, I want to create this face filter where you apply glasses on my face. You can just say that and it will create it for you. They even have an iOS app. People can download and try that. They can create their own AR lenses on the phone. But that is the easiest way to get started. And when it comes to AR development, there are other things that you need to know as well. You need to know how 3D models work, how 3D designs work.
I think can we say that 3D module is one of the major kind of imagination
Skill set.
in the AR.
Yeah, it is.
One
The
of
thing
the
is,
one
AR is
mostly
combination
about
of five major skills: 3D, visual design, that is 2D UI UX, sound design, coding, and also the last part is you having the creativity. Creativity is like the
out of
last part. All five you need to have. Creativity is common everywhere, but for AR especially, I've seen you have to be creative in how you make those experiences, how you can make them natural feeling. Because when you're using these AR glasses, you cannot have buttons. You need to have gestures.
Exactly.
Like you say this, something happens. I have seen this prototype made by my friend. So he made this spectacle prototype where you could just like look at the light, like the tube light, and say that yes, it turns on. Say this, it turns off. So all of that, you need to understand experience development. So AR is a combination of these five things. Beyond that, you need to know problem solving abilities for sure. So yeah, in terms of courses, right? There's a really good course by Snapchat on their website, so they can go there and get started. Other than that, they have a lot of tutorials on YouTube. People also have made a lot of them, so they can go there. Yeah.
So can you tell about these fear factors that we all are coming across, AI and this ML, yeah, whatever the technologies that we are talking about
Yeah.
will replace human jobs?
Yeah, that is like the major thing. Even now, when you said prompt, right? Like it does take away for somebody who doesn't. It does take away low level jobs. Somebody who knows basic AR filter creation, their job is gone.
With easy lens.
Easy lens, exactly. So I think you need you need to have that builder mindset in this new era that we are entering or entered already, where you need to be a generalist. And we talk about something like, we talk a lot, like me and my friends, about this T-shaped skill set where you know a lot of things, but you have deep understanding in one particular topic. You have expertise in one, but you know a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah.
So like AI, ML, AR, MR, coding, all these things you know, but you have a very deep understanding in some of the things. So that is a must, like the T-shaped learning. And the fear is, of course, real. A lot of people who are doing low-level jobs, in terms of low-level jobs, I mean admin work, uh, tally work, all of that is taken away by AI. Like you need to be adaptable. You need to be a user of AI instead of just, if you can do this one thing, then your value is gone. You need to be irreplaceable. To be irreplaceable, you need to learn a lot of other things. I know it's hard, like to learn so many things.
I read it somewhere.
Yeah,
AI will replace
yeah,
humans without AI,
yeah, yeah, totally. So
which means
yeah,
we all have to adopt AI or
yeah.
whatever the technologies. I meant AI is one of them that we are discussing as of now. But with respect to AI, we will have a lot of other technologies that will come across.
Yeah.
AI will replace someone who has not adopted the AI tools, AI.
Yeah. Like you'll be replaced by the user of AI. That
Exactly.
is like the most
So,
simplest way to put it.
whichever the field you are in, whatever the profession that you are in, you have to adopt AI tools, and that does not mean that you have to be completely dependent on AI tools for sure, because that has to be a kind of assistant for sure.
Yeah. Like for this, I read an interesting article of some time ago where, imagine using a self-driving car. You let the car drive. Like you use that for a year. And then if you have to drive, you have to think so much. Like, am I hitting here? Am I hitting here? Am I pressing the brake pedal right and all that?
And be more conscious.
Then it becomes so difficult. Right now, when we drive a car or a bike, we're like, we can drive it like it's second nature, right? We shouldn't let those things be completely automated. Like even for people who are driving manual before, now who are driving automatic, if you tell them to drive manual again, it becomes difficult for them. So we have to use AI sparingly, and we have to use it like a teammate. So in a team, everybody has their own skill sets. You have to see what are your strengths, play on them. What you don't have, use AI for it. So yeah, that
Correct.
is
I think
how I think about it.
we all are doing it
Yeah.
in our professions as well.
Yeah. Like, how do
Because
you use it in your
I use it
profession?
in some of the cases whenever I feel, let's say for example, if I want to understand a particular topic in the way the students can understand that. Because there are some topics which are kind of difficult for us to make them understand in a very easier way.
Huh.
So in such cases, I'll definitely get the
Use
help
it.
from ChatGPT for sure.
Nice.
So the one more thing here is like how you can see the future with these technologies that we spoke about.
Future is for sure.
Like down the line, 5 years after this,
5 years we are all wearing AR glasses, and
that is that is your
that is my vision. Like
vision.
that is what I look at, and that is what I'm building towards as well. Like I'm doing AI development with that goal in mind. Let's do that. Let's enhance the real world. We can do a lot more. But I see that can go into that dystopian future where, you know, you can, with those AR glasses, those AR glass companies can say, we'll show you an ad. Pay us to remove the ad. That will happen. Like how Amazon Prime is doing right
Exactly.
now. They're like, even if you're paying, you still see the ad. So I mean, there are companies who are always trying to squeeze money out of the customers, but I'm looking at the positive sides of it. But yeah.
So, but someone who is like a engineering student adanantandra with respect to these technologies, how he has to play with to get into the right path where he should not have any sort of a fear or something. ನಂದು ಇವಾಗ ಸಿ ಎಸ್ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತೀನಿ, ನಂದು ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಿಯರ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಿಯರ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೌ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಅವ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅವ್ನ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ಗೆ.
Okay. So you're talking about the mindset that the student should have. I think the mindset that has helped me personally is always staying curious about what interests you personally and following that path despite what everybody says. You know, um, that is like the go-to. Stay curious, keep experimenting, and follow the path that you are interested in, and do not just go, hey, all of my friends are going here, I'll go there. Like that is not the way it works here. And with these three things, always be adaptable. Like, no, you don't know when that thing will get automated by AI, so always be adaptable and learn a new thing. Like, keep learning that. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Varun. It was insightful conversation with you, and I hope this conversation will help people to understand in a very simple way what is AI and what is AR, and what are the major technologies that would takes place here, platform shifting, what we spoke about these technologies.
Yeah.
And it was great conversation with you, and thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.